Give him another minute or so.
So
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Well, back we are at Cardines Field as Game 2 is underway with West Warwick Post 2 with a runner at first base. After Brandon Paisano reached on an error as a ground ball to second. That one's mishandled. There'll be no play there. And 2 straight errors have led to disaster early on for our construction. You'll have to give me a minute or two, Ben and everybody, because we just got the lineups like about 2 minutes ago. Tyler Deuce, who finished game 1 for R&R, is the pitcher for the home team. Jack Rosa is his catcher. Brandon McDonald is at first base. The shortstop is Evan Agron. Ben Hum is at third. The second baseman is Carter Oren. Derek Ashola batting here in the top of the first with 2 on and nobody out for post 2. He takes ball 1 inside from Doucette. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to recycle the lineup card and do our best with what we have. Doucette is ready, and the 1-0 is coming. Good heat, 1-1. A lot of stories to tell you between games, including another reconnection. Well struck to right field, but right at Alex Junkovic, who makes the grab. Look at the wife catching hot dogs. Please do. Ball skips by Rosa. On to third base will go Paisano. On to second base will go Wellington. I cannot do play-by-play and have a full mouth. I would love to hold on to something between innings, maybe. Thought about it, though. Doucette throws the ball outside. So it's McDonald at first, Doran at second, Agron at short, Ben Hummers at third, Ryan Johnson at left, Noah Travers in center, and Alex Munkovich is in right field. Jack Rosa catching for Tyler Doucette. There's the defensive alignment and a swinging strike by Ashola. Post 2 won the opener 9-4. Ball 3 is high. Don Berry will bat fourth. Jack Colvin fifth. Brandon Sawyer sixth. Kyle Resendiz will be the starting pitcher for Post 2 seventh, followed by Joey Byer and Brandon Randall. There's a strike. That one's fouled off.
That's the fire station.
That one will get by Rosa. There'll be no advance smartly from third. And some early game woes here for R&R Post 18. They're loaded for Don Berry. As well as Colvin at the plate. I'm sorry. Little bounder will be foul to Mike Freitas in the third base coach's box. Swinging strike. Kind of fooled Calvin there. It's 0-2. Doucette to the belt with the bases loaded. Skied foul. And onto the adjoining street.
I think even he was impressed with where that one landed.
Correction on the count. It's 1-2. And that one hits Calvin. So easily on the score comes Paisano. Osceola moves to third, Berry to second, Calvin to first. It's a 1-0 game. Doucette ready. Throws strike one to Sawyer. Still loaded. Osceola at third, Berry at second, Calvin at first. Jack seems to be okay. Pitches up high. Halfway home to getting the lineups in the scorebook. Game could be into the second inning by the time I'm done, though. Not an awful lot of respect. That's okay. We don't mind. And Dave Travis takes a walk out to talk to his right-hander. It's a 2-1 count that'll be coming the way of the batter Sawyer. Strike two with the fastball. Doucette, a 6'2", 180-pounder on the Portsmouth High School. Watched one inside the strike zone. Or inside from the strike zone. It's 3-2. And the payoff. That may have hit him as well. Kind of grazed him. So another hit batsman and an RBI. So 2-zip, post 2 in the lead. And a precarious ball 1 to Resendiz. And some early game wildness by Doucette, to say the least. So now it's Berry at third, Colvin at second, Sawyer at first, and a 1-0 coming to Resendiz. That one struck in the left field, a base hit. This is going to bring one run home. Everyone else will advance one base. 3-0, post 2. So a West Warwick team that scored 9 runs in game 1, including, 8 of them in a 4-inning span. Red hot again, and here's Joey Byer.
They've definitely found their groove here.
Byer smokes one toward right field. Monkovich is under it. He'll make the catch. It'll be a sacrifice fly, and a 4th run will score.
No, there was no catch. Dropped right in between. We still have bases loaded.
So hold on to the second. A run scores. 5-zip. That one hit the umpire's shin pad. Monkovich got under it. Faked me out, but again, the pole is in the way.
Yeah, it was right in between right fielder and center fielder.
Ball outside 2-0. And Doucette failed to hit the strike zone there as well. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Back to the top of the order, and Paisano on deck. 3-1. Game in the green line, 3-0 is going to be a fair ball. It died about 4 inches from the line. A run will score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Score it as a swinging bunt single.
And we still have one down.
Byer advanced to second. Resendiz runs to third. We have 5.
I was right.
Paisano reached on an error about 15 minutes ago. This one lays toward Markovich. That's going to drop in front of him. Another run will score. Everybody else advances 1 base. Now it's 6-0.
Buying you a bunch of number 2 electric pencils.
Well, number 4 pencils are a little bit softer than number 2 pencils, right? They show up a little bit better, I think.
Don't even know about number 4s.
Or is it the other way around? The number 1s are.
Kind of girl.
Doucette pitches. That one's smoked towards center field, but Travers is there. He'll make the catch. Here comes run number 7 as Byer crosses the plate. Randall stays at second. Paisano stays at first. Yeah, this run production has been tremendous. And Mike is getting just what the doctor ordered. Ball 1 in front of Rosa. Nice stop by Jack. Top of the first, you're going to have to get the abacus out to do the runs, hits, and errors at the end of the inning.
You're going to need a second sheet of paper.
Let's hope not.
Kind of meant just for the first inning here.
This one hit on the fist. It's going to be McDonald who makes the catch, and the inning comes to a merciful end. West Warwick picks up 7 runs in the first inning on 4 hits. There were 2 errors, 2 left on base. Half inning gone here in game 1. West Warwick posts 2-7. R&R Construction coming to the plate.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been serving up great times and unforgettable food. From family celebrations to post-game meals, it's the spot Kent County calls home, right on Main Street in West Warwick. Bill's Place has been part of the community for over 50 years, and it just keeps getting better. Come see what everyone's been raving about. For takeout, call 401-828-2300 or visit us online at billsplaceri.com. Bill's Place, where tradition meets great taste.
Ready for that new renovation or remodeling for your home or your business? Call the experts at R&R Construction first. Since 1970, the R&R team crosses the I's and dots the T's, giving your job custom service and top priority from start to finish, including the hassle that comes sometimes with things like code regulations. The R&R team works with your team until your dream project becomes a reality. If you're ready, so is R&R. Call R&R Construction first at 401-848-7797 and get a free estimate for your property, remodeling, or renovation services today.
I'm Dr. Devin Barley. I own Greenwich Bay Chiropractic right on Main Street in East Greenwich. We are a chiropractic office that offers services like therapeutic exercise as well as non-surgical spinal decompression therapy. Even if you're dealing with a chronic health issue that you just kind of say it is the way that it is, there are so many people that we've been able to help who thought that they didn't have any other options. If you're dealing with things like arthritis, headaches, low back pain, disc injury, pain down your leg or your arm due to a disc injury, those are great cases for us, and those are people that we've been able to help quite a bit.
Kyle Rossetti takes to the mound for post 2 stake to a 7-run lead without throwing a pitch. Here's the way post 2 lines up defensively. Braden Sawyer is at first base. Braden Paisano is at second. Matt Wellington is the shortstop, and Don Berry is at third. Jack Colvin is the left fielder. Braden Randall is in center. Joey Byer is at right. How Derek Osceola continues to catch is beyond me, but he has caught every inning of every post 2 game thus far. He's catching the offerings of Kyle Resendez. Here's the batting order he'll face. Ben Hum will bat in the first spot for R&R. Evan Agron will bat second. Tyler Doucette is in the 3-hole. Brady McDonald is 4th. Noah Travers bats in the 5th spot. Second baseman Carter Dower is the 6th hitter. Ryan Johnson, the left fielder, is 7th. The catcher Jack Rosa bats 8th. Alex Munkovich rounds out the starting 9 and bats 8th in right field. First pitch hitting, there's a base hit at the right field for Ben Hum. Hum had a productive first game, going 2 for 3. Was intentionally walked in that 9-4 loss. And here's Evan Agron. Resend this pickoff move, a good one, but failed to get the runner. Now, did you finish that hot dog?
Nope, it's right here. Should I put
Good.
it back in the oven again?
Yeah, throw it back in the oven, will you please? Thank you, dear. Good to have the wife taking care of you. Just off to the right. Recommended highly for any future broadcaster. Get married and have a Barbara. And back to first. Everything seems to be okay. Pilgrim High School. And he's Matt's and Jack's father. Matt Calvin, a broadcast communications major at URI, just graduated.
I was hearing part of the conversation over there. I didn't hear all of it.
It's a great family.
And was I hearing his father also saying he plays for the Salty Dogs?
Yes, he does play for the Salty Dog. Couldn't make the game last night. Salty Dogs, one of the 50-plus teams in the Rhode Island Senior Men's Baseball League. Throw to Agron won't come. Safest to call it first. Back just in the nick of time.
It's funny because when I look on the field right now, it seems like there's a little bit of fog moving in, but if I look behind us, closer to the water, I don't see that.
This game, if R&R doesn't get on the hustle bus real quickly, this game could be over after 5. Post 2 needs a couple more runs between now and then, but the way they've been stroking the ball in the last 4 innings of game 1 and in the first inning here, there's strike 3 to Agron. And there's one down. Doucette comes in to face Resendiz. And the long look. Popped out. This should hit us right smack dab.
Somebody's probably saying, I'm glad I wasn't just a few seconds sooner.
That one could have very well hit the roof, the overhang here at Cardines.
Put it like that would work better.
Brandon McDonald is on deck. And the pitch with the runner going. Good strong throw is not going to be in time. Safe at second base is Hum. Tell you, Ben Hum does a lot of good things on the baseball field. Very valuable part of the R&R ball club. Resendiz ready. And let it fly. Off-speed pitch, low and away. So do I hear Meatloaf in the background?
You do.
That song was a real tearjerker. Here's the pitch. Oh, perfect curveball. Swung out and missed. I've never done broadcasting with a Meatloaf song in the
I've
background.
never really thought of it being one of the songs you would blast out of the...
No, not that one.
Yeah, that's
Too slow.
Paradise by
Too
the
morbid,
Dashboard,
yeah.
yes, but
Yeah, because you got the Phil Rizzuto play-by-play. To third. Play made by Berry. They called him out. R&R thought that Sawyer was off the bag. Umpire said no, and it's McDonald who comes to the plate with a runner at third. Umpires will confer. Hey, how you doing? It's your call. He's out. Never going to get that call. Rarely will you get any call on an overrule. Umpires just don't like overruling the guy they're working with, unless it's egregious. Brady McDonald steps in, looks at strike 1 in the inside corner. A word to the rise, word to the wise. The plate is going to expand as the game goes on. Foul ball, strike 2. Want to welcome Ben Barber back at the studio in Westerly. One ball, two strikes down to McDonald. Noah Travers is on deck. Curveball cut out and missed, strike three. And we're the only people who realize it's the third out. R&R comes up empty. They strand the runner at third after an inning. Post 2-7. R&R, nothing.
My name is Robert Toth. I'm the owner of Old Mountain Lanes. We opened way back in 1960. We have 24 lanes of bowling. We are a full-fledged family facility. League bowling. We have cosmic bowling. We have music and entertainment. Food is a big thing here, too. We have two great restaurants. We're Old Mountain Lanes, 756 Kingstown Road in Wakefield. We're open 7 days a week. Come on down and see us.
Since 1910, Gershkoff Auto Body has been serving Central Rhode Island. Whether it's a major repair or touching up that minor fender bender, your claim will be handled courteously, promptly, and professionally. Gershkoff Auto Body treats its hundreds of customers like family and works day after day to quickly and proudly restore that damaged vehicle to its original condition. 116 years of satisfied customers speak for themselves. Gershkoff Auto Body, a proud sponsor of American Legion Baseball for 3 decades. 1085 Cranston Street in Cranston. Call 401-942-9700.
I'm Johnny Mack, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, and since 1988 we've been making car buying wicked easy for Rhode Islanders. So come with me and let's go see how wicked easy we make it when car buying. From cars, trucks, and SUVs, Sandy Motors has the selection you want at the price you want. Get approved now and see all our inventory at sandymotors.com. Every vehicle in certified condition for you to drive for many years to come. Sandy Motors, we're making car buying is wicked easy.
I'm Dr. Devin Barley. I own Greenwich Bay Chiropractic right on Main Street in East Greenwich. We are a chiropractic office that offers services like therapeutic exercise, as well as non-surgical spinal decompression therapy. Even if you're dealing with a chronic health issue that you just kind of say it is the way that it is, there are so many people that we've been able to help who thought that they didn't have any other options. If you're dealing with things like arthritis, headaches, low back pain, disc injury, pain down your leg or your arm due to a disc injury, those are great cases for us, and those are people that we've been able to help quite a bit.
1-1 to Don Berry as we return to Cardines Field here in the second inning. As West Warwick post 2 leads R&R Construction by a touchdown in the extra point. 7-0, a ball down low. In the last inning of the first game, post 2 scored 4 times. In the first inning of this second game, they put 7 on the board. That was fouled back. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Berry. Ball 3 is low and away. And the pitch, ball 4. Berry walks to start the second for post 2. Jackie Colvin comes to the plate. Coolers in the stands. There are hot dogs in the stands. Pickoff attempt falls awry, heads down the line, and it's picked up by McDonald. But on the second will go Berry. It's an errant throw by the pitcher, Doucette, who's not having a good start. Pitch to Colvin. There's a strike in the outside corner. Jack was 2 for 4 in game 1, a couple of singles, one in the 5th to bring home 2 runs, and then an RBI single in the 7th. The pitch to the Tollgate grad. Lace deep left field. However, right there is Johnson for the out. Colvin hit that a ton. Nothing out of it. Braden Sawyer steps up. This West Warwick team merged with Shields Post 43 a couple of years ago, created a West Warwick, Coventry, Greenwich, Exeter West Greenwich draw. Most of these players are Warwickites. Is ball one to Sawyer. The R&R team made up of the Aquidneck Island area plus Tiverton. Doucette's throw not in time. Tuesday night, more American Legion baseball. South Kingstown Post 39. Howard Rogers Post 25 of the Pawtucket area. Just one next Tuesday. From Sprague Field in Narragansett. Ben's back into the studio saying, "Thank you, John. Thank you." To the belt, Doucette. Ball's high. Venerable Cardines Field. If these walls could talk. Years and years and years and years. There's a strike. Talking Amateur League baseball forever. Last 25 years, the Newport Gulls of the New England Collegiate Baseball League. 8-time champions. This place drips with tradition. Swinging strike.
I told you the other day, this place reminds me of, I could see like a field of dreams, like people walking out from behind the ivy.
They'd be pretty old.
They would.
Hand the pitch. Strike three called. Sawyer knew it. Hump knew it. We knew it. 2 down.
But this place just has that feel about it.
If you've never been here, if you've never seen a game, come down and check out some American League baseball or Sunset League baseball. The Hat Donnelly Sunset League plays here. Or catch the Gulls. Get here for a game. Just soak it all in. Down the third base line, it's Hum. Over to first, high throw. McDonald steps in the bag. Inning comes to an end. No runs, no hits, one left. After 1.5, 7-0 West Warwick.
When it comes to protecting your home, quality craftsmanship matters. At Henderson Roofing, every project starts with honesty, reliability, and work built to last. From inspections to full replacements, our experienced team is on your roof before small issues become big problems, keeping your home safe through every season. Trusted by homeowners across Rhode Island for decades, we take pride in doing the job right the first time. Henderson Roofing, the partner you and your family can trust.
Dean Warehouse Services in Warwick and Cumberland provide third-party logistics support around the country, including warehousing and distribution services. Founded in 1970, Dean Warehouse Services is a national leader in its field, while maintaining its local presence as a family-owned company. But it operates at the level of a much larger supply chain management firm. A community leader and a strong supporter of American Legion baseball, Dean Warehouses are located in Cumberland at 70 Industrial Road or at 292 Kilvert Street in Warwick. Learn more at deanwarehouse.com.
Boy, that looks relaxing.
Ben, where did you get that? That's just gorgeous.
More importantly, are we heading out on one of those boats?
No. Sorry to say.
A girl can dream.
Beautiful night in Newport.
68 degrees, I just checked.
Not so beautiful night for the Newport-based R&R construction team. They lost the first game 9-4. They trail in this one 7-0. Noah Travers takes ball one. Travers 0 for 2 in the first game with a walk. Rosendi throws. There's a strike. Resendiz allowed a leadoff single to Hum and then get the rest of the side in order. 2-1. Carter Doran is on deck. Curveball popped up high into the sky. They converge on it, and it is the center fielder Randall who makes the play. One down. Need one of those desk lights now.
Oh, you're getting complicated.
Here we go.
That was going to be my idea.
Use the light of the old cell phone. Carter Doran takes strike one.
I was also reminiscing of this.
Grounder back to the box. Resendez, the underhand flip. 2 down. Suddenly, Resendez is retired 5 in a row as he pitches to Ryan Johnson. Now there's a Saturday night Newport crew. Sounds like a party bus. Ball one is tight. In case you missed it, wife Barbara and I had a chance meeting today. The guy by the name of Alex Cora, visiting Newport to see some friends with his wife and 2 sons. It was awesome.
I was so excited.
And the pitch to shortstop. Wellington, no play. Error charged.
Always one of my favorites as a player and definitely as a player.
Yep. And you and I happened to be the only people who really noticed who it was.
I noticed first. You didn't
Yeah.
tell me at first.
Well, I'll be perfectly honest and transparent with everybody listening to this broadcast. It wasn't until I saw a picture of his wife when I Googled Alex Cora's wife and I realized it was indeed her, that it was really him. Well, if you remember when we walked in, he was wearing reading glasses.
Mm-hmm.
That's what threw me.
Now, see, that didn't throw me because I've seen him like that in post-game interviews, so.
Well struck to center field. That's a base hit. Randall may have been playing a little bit too deeply for that one, but Rosa, the number 8 hitter of the order, gets a clean single, moving Johnson over to second. And now here's Munkovich.
But he was something that a lot of people don't get to experience. He was a player's coach. And having married a player's coach, I understand the whole system of it.
But don't you wish your player's coach had been a major league player's coach? Sorry about that, dear.
I always knew I was going to marry a man in a baseball uniform. I just thought it would be, in the Red Sox organization.
Well, at least the pants were red and white at the time.
That's true.
Post 2 has changed its color scheme from the days of yours truly. That one is a strike to make the count 1-1. Runners at first and second for R&R. They trail by 7. Markovich falls to the breaking ball.
had several chance encounters with Red Sox managers.
Yeah, most of them at Legion Ball Fields. Here's the 1-2. Ball low. And former Pirates, former Yankees.
Tommy Lasorda in an elevator.
Yep.
Conventions. Didn't know where he was.
No, he did not. Thought he was in
But he-
Detroit. I think we were in Los
He's
Angeles.
been through so many, traveling so much.
Barbara remembers these stories much better than I do. She's the parente who is blessed with the memory.
Carlton Fisk's brother opening games for us.
That's right. That's right. Look just like Pudge, too. Just a little bit older.
Yes.
Blankovich reaches out, touches it. It's going to be a foul ball.
Kind of like when you first came out on the field, you did that double take.
Yeah. You thought you were really meeting somebody, then you just realized.
That's just his brother.
Resendiz is ready. Blankovich reaches out, gets some contact, tags the runner on his way to third, and that'll do it in the R&R second. No runs, one hit, one error. They strand two runners. We go to the third, post 2-7, R&R nothing.
Serious baseball players of all ages know that the season doesn't just begin at the start of spring. Whether it's working on your swing, improving your pitching strength and accuracy, or fostering better defensive skills, the Upper Deck Baseball Academy offers year-round support and instruction. Visit our 10,000 square foot training facility with some of the best and latest technology and resources around. From batting tunnels for live hitting practice to a huge multi-purpose area for infield drills or pitching help, Upper Deck has it all. Year-round team training as well. And serious softball players are always welcome. John Dean Memorial Boulevard in Cumberland. For more information, visit upperdeckba.com or call 401-334-1539.
I'm Dr. Devin Barley. I own Greenwich Bay Chiropractic right on Main Street in East Greenwich. We are a chiropractic office that offers services like therapeutic exercise, as well as non-surgical spinal decompression therapy. Even if you're dealing with a chronic health issue that you just kind of say it is the way that it is, there are so many people that we've been able to help who thought that they didn't have any other options. If you're dealing with things like arthritis, headaches, low back pain, disc injury, pain down your leg or your arm due to a disc injury, those are great cases for us, and those are people that we've been able to help quite a bit.
To the third inning we go here at Cardines on a comfortable Saturday night. Joey Bayer, Brandon Randall, and back to the top of the order in Brandon Paisano for West Warwick Post 2. 7 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, 3 left. R&R Construction, no runs, 2 hits, 3 errors, 3 left after the first 2 innings of play. Meyer will step up after singling in a run back in that 7-run first inning. The fact that Post 2 did not score in the second breaks a string of 5 consecutive innings in which they had put at least 1 run across, reaching back into the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th innings of the last game, a 9-4 Post 2 win.
But you also happen to notice here that the hot tub is no longer associated with the apartment above the former Mudville Club.
I did not notice
There's
that.
just table and chairs up there now.
Yeah, it's a 3-story building. 3-story building next door to Cardines Field. There's a bouncer to short. Agrin pumps, throws, and gets his man. But that 3-story building housed the Mudville Pub, which was once owned by Providence College basketball standout Kevin Stakem. Now, what were you saying it was? It's not a bar, or it is a bar.
It's some kind of event spacey. From what it looked like when I looked it up.
But you used to be able to sit in right field, basically in fair territory, and watch the game because there was a roof over the head.
Absolutely great.
To first, McDonald bobbles, and safe at first is the batter Randall. Fourth R&R error of the afternoon/evening.
Four bar stools out there that lined up on a table.
Yeah.
One against the
And you could watch the game
against the
and heckle the opposing team and have all kinds of fun. But on
like
the
monster seats, just not as high.
yeah, on the third floor, however, there's an apartment with a walkout. Is ball one to the leadoff batter in the order, Brazzano. There used to be a hot tub up there. And if you were a participant, if you were a fan, you watched what was going on in that hot tub. Very distracting. Not there anymore.
I was surprised how quiet the fire stations were.
Yeah, we didn't even get the 9 o'clock or the 8 o'clock alarm, did we?
8 o'clock whistle.
And that sucker was loud. Matt Wellington is on deck for post 2. Randall is on at first base. The pitch fouled off to us. After Tuesday, the entire American Legion baseball team takes a break up until the following Tuesday.
For like a week or so.
Yep. Basically because nobody wants to play a 4th of July weekend because they can't get enough kids. Wall struck center field. Travers is there to make the catch.
I've got to say, it's not a bad idea this year, knowing that most of that weekend is going to be up in the 90s.
With possible 3-digit temperatures beginning, Thursday?
Yeah.
2 down for Wellington. Reached on an error and fly to center, both of the first inning. Straight up. Hum calls everybody off at third base, makes the one-handed grand. The inning comes to an end. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. Through 2.5, 7-0 West Warwick.
Blinds, shades, shutters. You can do a lot of exterior shades, some sun protection or bug screens, window tinting, or different decorative options on business windows, conference rooms. I'm Cliff.
I'm Taylor.
And we're with Bumblebee Blinds.
When somebody comes in to have something framed, we like to find out what their vision is, what that piece means to them. We want to know what their style is, if they know where it's going to hang, and then we take it from there. My name is Jan. I'm from Finishing Touches Picture Framing, located right here in Wakefield on Main Street, and we'd love to have you come and visit us.
We have been family owned and operated for 27 years. We do specialize in European vehicles. We're an alternative to the dealership. We are transparent and honest. We provide a digital vehicle inspection, complimentary shuttle services to your home, elite auto repair, building relationships for the road ahead.
Dean Warehouse Services in Warwick and Cumberland provide third-party logistics support around the country, including warehousing and distribution services. Founded in 1970, Dean Warehouse Services is a national leader in its field, while maintaining its local presence as a family-owned company. But it operates at the level of a much larger supply chain management firm. A community leader and a strong supporter of American Legion baseball, Dean Warehouses are located in Cumberland at 70 Industrial Road or at 292 Kilvert Street in Warwick. Learn more at deanwarehouse.com.
Back to Cardine Fields as long as Wife Barbara keeps me here, which hopefully will be until the rest of the game. How she has put up with this for almost 3 decades, over 3 decades, is beyond me.
there's a seagull now out in center field. So they have an additional player right now in center field.
Is he a member of the Newport Gulls?
Yes, he is. He's gonna play a little short center. It looks like.
Meanwhile, Ben Hum comes to the plate and takes strike one. Top of the R&R order in a 7-0 game. The home team trailing here in the bottom of the third. Hum quickly down to the count 0-2.
Seagull was not deterred at all out there by having people surround him. Like they keep getting a little bit closer to him, and he keeps getting a little bit closer.
1-2 now to Hum. Yeah, Brandon Randall is out there, and he's kind of like, let me see how close I can get to this thing.
He's probably right now hoping don't let anybody hit it out there.
Ball two's way outside. 2-2.
It's like this would be the perfect time for a strikeout, or you know.
Hum, Agron, Doucette. Front three in the R&R lineup. The 2-2. Strike three called. Three strikeouts in 2 1/3 for Mr. Resendiz.
Center inlet fielders are talking to the seagull at times. I think trying to get him to jump the other way, but he's not going for it. He's like, nope.
I'm not sure that Randall or Calvin speak fluent bird. Agron takes ball one.
I figured the seagull's just thinking, my island, my field.
Ball misses in tight. Kind of ironic, though, that a gull
Would land and stay.
on a field, the home field of the Newport Gulls. Kind of digging that. Well struck center field. That's a base. Randall plays it on a hop, and on at first base is Agron.
Seagull's moving in a little bit. He must know something. Must have been a little scouting out earlier.
Doucette steps in 0 for 1. That gull getting precariously close now to Wellington at short. Now heading out towards shallow center field. Got a great seat right now. Here's a pitch. Strike called. Another 5 feet, it'll be in straightaway center.
Maybe he's thinking that means to play a little second.
In perfect position as a short fielder in softball. That 10th man. This would be tremendous if it was a Gulls game. Here's a pitch. A ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Tyler Doucette with Brady McDonald on deck. 1 down here in the R&R third. And the bird approaching Pisano now. Here's a pitch. It's a foul ball.
Hey, nice stop.
Dave Travis, a great stop.
It's always nice when you give credit to the coaches for the plays they make on.
I could never play that wall very well. Might have had a couple in my time, but not many. Resendiz to the belt. He'll let it fly. It's curveball, it's low.
Guy's really making his way around the field here.
And the Gull has now played all 3 outfield positions. He's in shallow right now. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Just missed. First and second now for R&R in their half of the third. And Brady McDonald steps in. Agron at second, Doucette at first. Fly ball left field, sending Calvin back. That one is going to be deep. It'll score one run. And a well-struck double to the fence by Brady McDonald makes it 7-1.
Now ventured onto the infield.
Agron scored. Doucette moves to third. Now here's Noah Travers.
Figuring he's missing all the action on this side of the field.
He's now starting to play the opposite field well for Travers. Strike one. Travers 0 for 2 in game one, 0 for 1 in game two. Looks at the ball. Safe knock here brings the lead down to 4. Kyle Resendiz is ready again. He pumps and throws and blows the fastball by Travers. So it's 1-2. And the pitch just missed. You would figure sooner or later there are going to be these 9 o'clock strikes called as the plate expands. Not yet. And the pitch. Deep left field again. This time Colvin ranging over to make the catch. On will come Doucette to score 7-2. Staying at second was McDonald. And now it's Carter Doran with 2 down. You're in the bottom of the third. And the bird is still in right field. A liner on a hop. It's the second baseman Paisano who makes the play. The inning comes to an end. But R&R strikes with a couple of runs on 2 hits. They strand the runner, and after 3 here at Cardines, West Warwick posts 2-7. R&R Construction 2.
The Pizza Nomad is pizza, grinders, salads, pickings, calzones, flats, specialty pizzas, and more. Pizza Nomad. Eat life to the fullest.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been serving up great times and unforgettable food. From family celebrations to post-game meals, it's the spot Kent County calls home, right on Main Street in West Warwick. Bill's Place has been part of the community for over 50 years, and it just keeps getting better. Come see what everyone's been raving about. For takeout, call 401-828-2300 or visit us online at billsplaceri.com. Bill's Place, where tradition meets great taste.
I'm Josh Sherman, owner of Breachway Building Company. We specialize in kitchens, bathrooms, interior renovations of all kinds. Please feel free to give me a call to help you out with your next project. Breachway Building Company. We are building your dreams one wall at a time.
Trying to get some background information on the new player.
He hasn't moved from center field, from right center field, since the end of the inning, but that bird remains on the field here at Cardines. Just feeling immune to everything. Nope. Was a backup infielder for post 2. Now he's playing right center field and a 4-goal outfield.
Playing a little deep out there too, it looks like now.
You think we're the only ones that have seen it?
Except for the other outfielders, of course.
Doucette is going to continue as he settled down after a disastrous first inning.
I do believe that they were talking about him over in the corner too as well. So. But I don't know if he's still here.
Derek Asciola leads it for post 2. Ashola 0 for 1 with a walk. Fourth inning here at Cardine, 7-2. West Warwick post 2 with the lead. Looking to lock up a double sweep here in Newport, which would be valuable to Mike Freitas' team. They came in 3-4. They now tied Gershkoff Auto Body for the 4th spot in the league standings at 4-4. Fumble. Mike Freitas ordered somebody to go get it. It was somebody in an R&R uniform, I think, that did. That was weird. That one's fouled off. That one's going to be a little bit more difficult to get. That's out in the street. Somebody got hit. Some help being afforded right now. And hopefully that person's okay. Mike Freitas will go over. You would hope it's not serious enough. But if it is, fire station is right next door. And there's plenty of help. We're looking for an ice cap. Man, somebody's got an ice pack.
Right in front of us.
7 runs, 4 hits for West Warwick post 2. No runs on 2 hits for R&R. Make that 2 runs on 4 hits for R&R. We got an ice pack over to the injured fan, and we're ready to play some baseball again. Ashola, Berry, and Colvin here in the 4th. Again, a regular American Legion game in the state of Rhode Island goes 7 innings. They play 9s in Florida and elsewhere. A liner off the glove of the second baseman and into right field toward our friend the Gull, who may have flown the coop right there. No, he's still in right field.
No interest in getting the ball.
Error charged. Berry steps up. Pick up attempt a little bit late. Monkovich and company in right field now. Doucette to the plate. 1-1. Reminds me of the Dave Winfield saga with the bird in play. Back they go again. Back safely is the runner, Ashola. So the Gull now playing behind Munkovitz as Doucette comes to the belt. The pitch to Don Berry up high. Darkness has fallen after a beautiful, beautiful day here in Newport. Runner goes, ball's fouled off, hit and run was on.
Another one to the fire station. And I believe you said we're back here in a couple of weeks too, right?
We are. For a single game, I think, with South Kingstown. I think Ben and I take them one at a time because there were so many games and so many leagues that we're doing. Stonington Little League, the Rhode Island Senior Men's Baseball League, American Legion Baseball, God knows what else. You got him, we'll carry him. Runner goes, sky high fly ball to our left fielder, Ron Johnson. And Ryan will make the catch. That's Ryan Johnson, not Ron Johnson. Dave Travers is going to go over to talk to the pitcher, Doucette. And I think he's already made the call to Noah Travers. So we will have a pitching change here at Cardines Field in Newport. The score is West Warwick 7, R&R 2.
Serious baseball players of all ages know that the season doesn't just begin at the start of spring. Whether it's working on your swing, improving your pitching strength and accuracy, or fostering better defensive skills, the Upper Deck Baseball Academy offers year-round support and instruction. Visit our 10,000 square foot training facility with some of the best and latest technology and resources around. From batting tunnels for live hitting practice to a huge multi-purpose area for infield drills or pitching help, Upper Deck has it all. Year-round team training as well. And serious softball players are always welcome. John Dean Memorial Boulevard in Cumberland. For more information, visit upperdeckba.com or call 401-334-1539.
Noah Travers comes in to pitch for R&R Construction. And we're watching McDonald, who is going to go into the outfield, which means that Mr. Doucette is going to go back to his usual position at first base.
And the Seagulls still manning right. I feel like the Seagull is something that would have entertained Jerry Remy.
Oh, you bet.
They would have had a ball with him.
Travers, a rising junior at Middletown High School. First batter he'll face will be Colvin. One down here in the fourth inning. Post 2 with a comfortable lead, scoring all 7 of its runs in the very first inning. And this should be the last one. As R&I will now deploy for their pitcher. Jack Colvin officially 0 for 1 in this game. He was struck by a pitch and scored back in that 7-run outburst in the first. Travers checks his catcher. Malkovich in right field checks the goal, which is now very much to his left. Runner goes. Here's the throw. It is going to be 9 time. A little bit high from Rosa. Ashola steals the base. And now our friend approaches the right field line. Calling the game to the light of the cell phone. Travers a long look at the pitch, swinging strike. Couple of strikes, Jack Colvin with Braden Sawyer on deck. Outfield straight away. Left fielder Johnson is deep. Ball gets by Rosa. On to third will go Ashola. Ball and 2 strikes to Colvin. Foul tipped into the mitt, 2 down. Braden Sawyer 0 for 1 with a run scored. He was hit by a pitch. Post 2 set up 12 men in the first inning. 7 of them scored. It's 0-1. And the 0-1. Fouled off third base side. Now, had the bird been there, he would have been scared off. Instead, he's now retreated into deep right field. I know, but I don't know if anything can scare that bird away. This would be 2 complete innings for our friend in right field. Travers lets it go. It's a ball down low. Took a little off. But he's patrolled the outfield, both deep, shallow, behind infielders, splitting outfielders. On a hop, shortstop Agron to first. Good play with a tricky hop. Agron ends the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left, 1 error. Halfway through game 2 tonight. Post 2 leads it 7-2.
For 40 years, Michelangelo's Deli and Catering has been serving the greater Cranston community with fresh, creative deli-style sandwiches and prepared foods, as well as catering your favorite Italian classics, always from scratch for your intimate family milestones and corporate events.
I'm Johnny Mack, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, and since 1988, we've been making car buying wicked easy for Rhode Islanders. So come with me and let's go see how wicked easy we make it when car buying. From cars, trucks, and SUVs, Sandy Motors has the selection you want at the price you want. Get approved now and see all our inventory at sandymotors.com. Every vehicle in certified condition for you to drive for many years to come. Sandy Motors, we're making car buying is wicked easy.
Ready for that new renovation or remodeling for your home or your business? Call the experts at R&R Construction first since 1970. The R&R team crosses the I's and dots the T's, giving your job custom service and top priority from start to finish, including the hassle that comes sometimes with things like code regulations. The R&R team works with your team until your dream project becomes a reality. If you're ready, so is R&R. Call R&R Construction first at 401-848-7797 and get a free estimate for your property, remodeling, or renovation services today.
To the bottom of the fourth inning we go here at Carneades Field. 7-2, West Warwick Post 2, leading R&R Construction Post 18. Zendy still with some zip as he readies to throw to Johnson, Rosa, and Munkovich, the bottom three. Where's our buddy? Right center, squarely in right center field.
Just in front of the 348 sign.
We're watching a gull who is now working the tail end of a third inning on the field with both teams. Crazy.
He's going to get back to the nest tonight, and they're going to say, "Where have you been?" He's like, "You're not going to believe it."
Ryan Johnson reached on an error in the second inning. He takes ball one in the elbow. He's okay. One pitch, one runner aboard. Jack Rosa singled. That was back in the second inning. Number 8 man of the order swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Making his way back to center.
He's playing as deeply as Randall is. The gull, that is. Randall very deep out there in center. Pitch down low. One would normally not play an 8-hitter that deeply. A ball, 2 strikes to Jack Rosa. There's strike 3 called. A beautiful pitch by Resendiz. So now Bunkovich with one down. He looks at strike 1. Berry at third, Wellington at short, Brizano at second, Sawyer at first. It's been that way since the early going here tonight at Carneades. Calvin, Randall, Bayer in the outfield. Bunkovich, a healthy swing and a miss.
Decided he needs to help out and right again now. Okay, we're racing over there.
And the other swing and a miss, strike 3. So Resendiz is now retired 4 by the strikeout route. And here's Ben Hum. Couple of extra base hits in the first game. He's 1 for 2 in this one, batting for the third time. Resendiz throws ball 1. And Ashola, filthiest player in the game. As I mentioned, an Iron Man.
Thinking that when he was standing down at in the last inning, and he blended right in.
Quite the ball player, Derek Ashola. Give me one of those kids every day of the week. Present these throws. This one's off the end of the bat, fouled off. A ball and a strike with a runner at first. It's Johnson. Here at the bottom of the fourth inning. Party bus just went by. And the pitch curveball perfectly thrown. Hub laid off expecting something else. Bad down to the count 1-2. Agron's on deck.
Sounds like a little FIFA celebration down there.
And the pitch. Down goes Hub swinging. Down goes R&R. No runs, no hits. They strand one. We go to the fifth here at Cardeeds. 7-2 West Warwick.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been serving up great times and unforgettable food. From family celebrations to post-game meals, it's the spot Kent County calls home, right on Main Street in West Warwick. Bill's Place has been part of the community for over 50 years, and it just keeps getting better. Come see what everyone's been raving about. For takeout, call 401-828-2300 or visit us online at billsplaceri.com. Bill's Place, where tradition meets great taste.
What's the best part about playing baseball?
Wooden bats.
Wood bats.
Wooden bats. Metal spikes.
Bunting.
Throwing curveballs.
Hitting curtains.
Playing hardball. Playing hardball. Playing hardball.
Do you want to play some hardball? With 3 different age groups and all experience levels, Rimsville, the Rhode Island Men's Senior Baseball League, is the place for you to play. Visit our website or call this number now to find out how. Rimsville.
Wishing we were on one of those boats. Water's actually looking very blue there.
Wonder how many of those boats were in the Newport to Bermuda race.
It's a good question.
Well, you and I were down here last week and saw virtually
2 weeks ago.
dozens
Yeah.
of boats.
And it's nothing I've ever seen like that before either. Even with the tall ships in town, I've never seen that.
Fifth inning here at Cardeeds Field. R&R trailing West Warwick post 2, 7-2. 7 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, 4 left, 4 post 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, 4 left on base for R&R. Noah Travers into his second inning of relief work will face Kyle Resendiz, Joey Byer, and Brian Randall. 7, 8, and 9 men in the post 2 order. Scorebook now in complete darkness.
I'll give you more light in a moment.
Our friend has left the field. He could very well be overhead.
And
Sitting on the overhang.
he's flying right at us. I thought maybe he was coming to join us.
To replace the bird brain who's
Well, yeah.
doing the play-by-play. Is that what you're intimating?
I was thinking more that you would have perfect insight from the bird's eye view
Oh,
of the outfield.
okay, leave it at that. Travers threw one directly to the backstop. Resendiz ducked under it. It's ball 1. A lot of groans there. Resendiz 1 for 2 with a base hit in the 7-run first inning. Ball 2. It's ball 3. R&R used McDonald, Buckowitz and Doucette in game one. Doucette started game two. Here's a strike, 3-1.
Which after he settled down, he had a pretty good run.
Correct. 3-1. Strike two. Time given as Travers was readying to throw the ball. Some byplay between Jay Travers and company and the plate umpire as the pitch is launched, followed out of play.
That one was off the fire station.
Seen several of
Wake a
those.
couple of the guys up. I'll say this is the quietest I've ever seen this fire station.
Strike three called. Travers has struck out two. Resendiz dejectedly back to the dugout. Here's Bayer. Singled in a run to the first, grounded out to short in the third. Batting here at the top of the fifth, he takes ball one from Travers. That goal lasted 3 full innings before retiring to the upper deck.
He took a lot of steps out there.
Yep. 2-0, ball three. Three and one. So Bayer will walk. Randall will step in. Now, should post two put up a 5 spot and then hold our scoreless, we're going home. If that doesn't happen, we'll play a 6th and then probably a 7th. Travers throws ball one. That might make Ben pretty happy. And we do appreciate his efforts back. And we got a runner in a run down here. Throw back to first. Throw back to second. And they get the runner. Down goes Bayer. One to 3 to 6 to 3 to 6. Too many throws. But they got the out, so nobody cares. One ball, no strikes to Randall. Travers deals ball two down low. A long day of baseball here at Cardines. The Mudville 9 was a winner in their Sunset League game earlier. Ball three is high. In the first game here, Post 2 defeated R&R by the score of 7-4. We were here for most of it. After our chance meeting with Alex Cora, which I'll brag about for a long time. And the pizza was great too. There's a strike.
But if you go, you need to start with the cacio e pepe garlic knots.
Yes. And finish it off with a stracciatella. Ball four to Randall. Back to the top of the order, and Braden Paisano batting for the fourth time in the fifth inning. 1 for 3 officially with a run scored. Dave's going to get somebody warm in the bullpen. Now Travis is ready. There's a strike. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think Colton Kerrison is getting the call. Runner goes. Here's the throw, and it's going to be in. No, not in time. The entire R&R bench erupted, and then the groans came. Randall swipes second. Travis looks to run it back and throws. It's golfed, fouled back. Crowd energy has fallen down a little bit. Changeup swung on a miss, strike 3. That does it for post 2 in the 5th. No runs, no hits. They strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 7-2, West Warwick.
Serious baseball players of all ages know that the season doesn't just begin at the start of spring. Whether it's working on your swing, improving your pitching strength and accuracy, or fostering better defensive skills, the Upper Deck Baseball Academy offers year-round support and instruction. Visit our 10,000 square foot training facility with some of the best and latest technology and resources around. From batting tunnels for live hitting practice to a huge multi-purpose area for infield drills or pitching help, Upper Deck has it all. Year-round team training as well. And serious softball players are always welcome. John Dean Memorial Boulevard in Cumberland. For more information, visit upperdeckba.com or call 401-334-1539.
I'm Dr. Devin Barley. I own Greenwich Bay Chiropractic right on Main Street in East Greenwich. We are a chiropractic office that offers services like therapeutic exercise, as well as non-surgical spinal decompression therapy. Even if you're dealing with a chronic health issue that you just kind of say it is the way that it is, there are so many people that we've been able to help who thought that they didn't have any other options. If you're dealing with things like arthritis, headaches, low back pain, disc injury, pain down your leg or your arm due to a disc injury, those are great cases for us, and those are people that we've been able to help quite a bit.
West Warwick may be ahead 7-2, but they haven't had a hit since that 7 run up. Excuse me. Since that 7 run outburst in the first inning. Thanks for the water. As strike 1 is dealt to Evan Agron. Agron 1 for 2, a single and a run scored in the 3rd. Struck out in the 1st. Takes the ball outside from Resendiz. Who's working on a neat little 4-hitter of his own. It's a ball high. And the pitch. Sky high pop fly toward right field. There's one down. Joey Bayers flourished in a reserve role for post 2 tonight. Played a solid right field. even with a bird in his shadow for 3 of these 5 innings. Tyler Doucette 0 for 1 with a run scored and a walk. Looked at ball one up high for Resendiz. And the slow winding deal. Well struck, deep left field. Calvin's not going to get to this one. This will be good for a double as Jack comes up with the ball in the corner and fires on with the runner aboard. Doucette doubles down the line and left. Arenado has a base runner here in the 5th. Chris Rosa will bat in McDonald's spot. He takes ball 1. In the first game, Rosa was 2 for 3, also reached on an error. A couple of singles, an RBI, had a run scored. Resendi's offer is a strike in the outside corner. This is where the plate will expand. Resendiz up and deals again. Rosa fouls it off. Noah Travers is on deck.
You know, and another fun fact about Carnitas, much like our foray up to Pierce, also built by the Works Progress Administration.
There's a ball. Now, how did you know that? Because I always thought that this field was pre-WBA.
When we came in over there, there was a sign. There was one of the plaques is embedded in the
Oh, okay. Too short. Wellington to first. Nice pick by the first baseman Sawyer. 2 down.
And I believe the years on it were 1935 to 1937.
Noah Travers, a sack fly in the 3rd, bringing home one of the 2 RR runs. Also skied to center. He takes ball 1 from Resendiz. Doucette 90 feet away. And the pitch. Nice block by Osceola. Boy, am I impressed with him. Said these throws kind of missed. Two down, runner at 3rd for R&R. And the pitch outside. Thrower on deck. There's the ball. So 1st and 3rd. So Doran will get a crack. And Mike Freitas will go out to talk to Kyle Resendiz. Mike goes up. Mike goes out to see if Kyle's okay. Satisfied with the response. He's all set. Where'd the water go? Doran 0 for 2. Resendiz is ready, throws ball 1. Two down, but time running out on R&R. They need 5. Here's the strike call to the breaking ball. Johnson on deck. Resendiz takes all day. Lets it fly. It'll be the third baseman to make the play, and on to first. Berry gets him. Another nice pick by Sawyer. In the R5th, no runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We go to the 6th here at Cardines. West Warwick post 2-7. R&R Construction post 18-2.
My name is Robert Toth. I'm the owner of Old Mountain Lanes. We opened way back in 1960. We have 24 lanes of bowling. We are a full-fledged family facility. League bowling. We have cosmic bowling. We have music and entertainment. Food is a big thing here, too. We have 2 great restaurants. We're Old Mountain Lanes, 756 Kingstown Road in Wakefield. We're open 7 days a week. Come on down and see us.
Dean Warehouse Services in Warwick and Cumberland provide third-party logistics support around the country, including warehousing and distribution services. Founded in 1970, Dean Warehouse Services is a national leader in its field, while maintaining its local presence as a family-owned company. But it operates at the level of a much larger supply chain management firm, a community leader and a strong supporter of American Legion Baseball. Dean Warehouses are located in Cumberland at 70 Industrial Road or at 292 Kilvert Street in Warwick. Learn more at deanwarehouse.com.
So Colton Kerrison comes into the lineup to pitch for R&R. McDonald stays in the outfield. Travis is down for the rest of the day. Top of the 6th here at Cardines Field in Newport. Matt Wellington, Derek Ashola, Don Berry coming up for West Warwick Post 2. Dave Travis and Mike Freitas sharing some pearls of wisdom with our plate umpire tonight. Dave talking about a game in Pawtucket, one that we probably carried that night, B. Matt Wellington will lead it off to face Kerrison.
That was the night it rained, wasn't it?
Yep.
So then not only was that our third visit with R&R, it's also our third visit with Post 2.
Yes, it is. The way the schedule breaks out, we catch these two teams early and we don't forget until the start of the playoffs. Kerrison, a rising junior at Middletown. Threw a ball 1 up high to Wellington, who is 0 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. the 1-0. It's a high strike. Batter knew it. We did too. And the Kerrison pitch. Popped up, foul out of play. Coach walked by and says, I'm going to the Marriott. Stop for a drink, and the umpire says, give me one too. Oh, the by play.
Almost made me thought we had a Savannah Bananas game there for a minute.
Should be 2-2 now to the batter. Wellington's had a nice night defensively as well. Lefty to lefty, the 2-2. Ground ball covered by the first baseman, Doucette. He will flip to Kerrison covering, and there's one down. Ashola is 0 for 2. And that kid has got a filthy pair of pants on. Post 2 catcher stepping in from the right side. Facing a lefty for the first time since Munkovich pitched in game 1. There's ball 1. Derek was up twice in the 7-run first inning, ending it with a pop to the first baseman, McDonald, at the time. It's a ball down low. It's 2-0.
That's the form tonight, but the other's going to look at him and say, just take that off in the laundry room.
Mike Freitas is going to think about giving this kid 2 or 3 pairs of pants just so he's got something clean. The kid has caught every game for post 2 so far. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Don't forget, we had our own post 2 players that lived by the don't wash the uniform.
Yeah, we had some grubbies. 3-1.
Mothers would secretly take them out of their bags, wash them, and suddenly now whatever streak they had going is over.
Players were afraid to go for July. The pitch to Ashola. Ball to chop. Takes a funny hop and goes down the line for a base hit. That was not the fault of Doucette. It just took a wicked funny hop. So here's Berry 0 for 1 with a run scored, a couple of walks. Earned a save in game 1. Big, beautiful open stance for the right-hander. Kerrison through ball 1. Bottom third of the order coming up in the R&R 6th with Johnson, Rosa, and Munkovich scheduled. And the pitch, apply 2-0.
Now, Rhode Island Legion not playing like the 4th of July weekend. Did that start recently, taking that block off, or did that date back to like people like us that would travel that weekend and Auburn?
It's a combination of things. As you know, each team declares on a grid when they're available to play league games. Most of these teams don't want to play 4th of July weekend anymore. Others play in the Firecracker tournament, which takes place during the 4th of July weekend. But there are some that just can't field 9 guys.
On
Right. So they'll cross off the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. The last games were scheduled on the second, and it was Mike Freitas who was able to talk to his opponent and switch the games because he didn't think he'd have enough players. It's a lot more prevalent than it was back in our day. Curveball for a strike. Jack Colvin is on deck for West Warwick Post 2.
Supporting the work-life balance, if you have it that way.
Yeah, I guess. Curveball catches the outside corner. It's a called strike 3. That, my friend, is a 10 o'clock strike. Jack Colvin 0 for 2, hit by a pitch, scored in the first, skied to left, struck out. Carson is ready again with 2 down and a runner aboard. That one gets by Rosa, and on the second base of the wild pitch goes Ashola. Rosa now is going to go off and talk to Carson, thus further slowing this game down to a snail's pace. One and 0 to Jack Colvin. And it's 1-1. Ashola's getting a good, healthy lead over there at second base. Almost begging Carson to try to throw him out so that he can get a little more dirty. Ball 2 strikes to the batter. Brandon Sawyer is on deck. If Colvin can get on. That hit by Ashola, sloppy as it was the first one since the first. Fastball misses away. They scored 7 runs on 4 hits in the first inning and hadn't had a hit until Ashola's weird hop single earlier this inning. The pitch. Nope, ball 3.
One for his compression sleeve and his helmet. We would be able to identify him out there from the infield dirt that he's on.
Harrison takes his time. Here's look to deal with the runner going. It's ball 4. Throw to third is not going to be in time. Ashola steals the bag. Yeah, he does not have catcher's speed, that's for sure. Braden Sawyer is also 0 for 2 with a run scored. He was hit by a pitch way back when the sun was shining.
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
Colvin with a healthy lead, especially off a left-hander. Harrison steps off the rubber. Rosa calls a 5-16, whatever that is. Colvin cuts his lead substantially. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Post looking to add to its 7-2 lead. No movement. Popped foul on the play. More American Legion baseball action coming your way on Tuesday night from Sprague Field in Narragansett. We get our first look at South Kingstown Post 39 and Howard Rogers Post 25. Hope you'll join us. Harrison throws curveball. It's down. Crowd has dwindled a little bit. A lot of parents, that's about it. A lot of tourists come in here as the ball goes to shortstop. Agron deep in the hole, long throw, won't be in time. One will score. It's 8-2. So an RBI infield hit for Sawyer. Runners at first and second with 2 outs for Resendiz. So as I was saying, a lot of times people who are from anywhere will stop seeing the lights out of the baseball field and want to catch a couple of innings. Especially if it doesn't cost anything to get in, which is the case here for American Legion Baseball, not for the Gulls. But even the Gulls prices are so ridiculously cheap to see some great collegiate baseball. People fork over $5 like it's 5 cents. What great support they get. There's 50 some odd signs. There's a 4x8 signs out there in left, center, and right. 55 of them. They're giant.
I'm glad you took the time to count them. I was just reading them all.
You know, was stat geek.
Yes, I know.
Calvin at second, Sawyer at first, 2 down here in the post 2-6. Harrison is ready to toss to Resendiz. And a 2-1. Foul back. So it'll be a 4 deuces pitch. 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. Ruti, 2D2. I think I've been saying that since like 1981. When you were about, what, 3, 4 years old? Something like that. Ball down low. Affirmed by the base umpire. Harrison thought he was out of it. Dave Travers thought that his pitcher was out of it. None such. The pitch to Resendiz. Ball around the neck. Joey Bayer at the plate. An RBI single in the first. Grounded out in the third, walked in the fifth. Post 2 looking to keep it going. Looking to get the lead back up to 10. Bayer would have to score. He looks at strike 1. Carroll looking to prevent that. There's a little blooper in the right field. That's going to score at least one. Mike Freitas is going to send the second runner home. Throw will come in toward third, where Resendiz is safe. So 2 more runs score. And it's 10-2. And now it's up to Braden Randall. This all started about, 45 minutes ago with a little weird hop single off the bat of Ashola. Since then, strikeout, walk, single, walk, single. Kerrison throws, waved at by Randall for strike one. The ball makes it 1-1. Resendiz at third, Mayer at second. Kerrison is ready. Here comes. Strike called to the outside corner. Gets that backdoor bender to a 1-2 count. That'll do it for the inning. Randall goes down swinging, but post 2 picks up another trio of runs on 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Post 2, 10, R&R 2.
At Lathrop Insurance, our core values guide everything we do. Because insurance is more than a policy. It is a promise. We care. We treat every client like family. We're solutions driven. We find answers, not excuses. We utilize teamwork. We do what we say because integrity matters, always. And we're always growing. We strive to be better today than we were yesterday. These values have shaped 86 years of service to Rhode Island families and businesses.
Blinds, shades, shutters. You can do a lot of exterior shades, some sun protection or bug screens, window tinting, or different decorative options on business windows, conference rooms. I'm Cliff.
I'm Taylor.
And we're with Bumblebee Blinds.
When somebody comes in to have something framed, we like to find out what their vision is, what that piece means to them. We want to know what their style is, if they know where it's going to hang, and then we take it from there. My name is Jan. I'm from Finishing Touches Picture Framing, located right here in Wakefield on Main Street, and we'd love to have.
We have been family owned and operated for 27 years. We do specialize in European vehicles. We're an alternative to the dealership. We are transparent and honest. We provide a digital vehicle inspection, complimentary shuttle services to your home, elite auto repair, building relationships for the road ahead.
The Pizza Nomad is pizza, grinders, salads, pickings, calzones, flats, specialty pizzas, and more. Pizza Nomad. Eat life to the fullest.
To the bottom of the 6th to the bottom third of the R&R construction order, Ryan Johnson, Jack Rosa, Alex Munkovich scheduled to face Kyle Resendiz, who's working on a 4-hitter. Now, are you sure that's the same one?
I'm going on the assumption, based on his familiarity of where he's heading, and we'll see if he's afraid of anybody. Or a ball.
Ball 1 to Johnson. 0 for 1, been on base twice. 1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3 misses away. Johnson reaches to begin the bottom of the 6th. Post 2, 10 runs, 7 hits, 7 left. R&R, 2 runs, 5 hits, 6 left. As Jack Rosa steps in, 0 for 1. Sorry, 1 for 2. Post 2 used the trio of pitchers. Excuse me. Post 2 used a trio of pitchers in game 1. Starting Calvin, using Buds, finishing with Berry. Strike is called. That one must have missed high. His ball 4 to Rosa. Pierre walks, starts the 6th inning, and Mike Freitas trudges out to talk to Resendiz. Post 2 has just assumed an 8-run lead. Meanwhile, Dave Travers wants to go out and talk to Ryan Johnson. Freitas probably said something like, listen, it's a big ball yard. Keep the ball in the field, we're going to be fine. Resendiz responds and is ready to throw to Bukovic.
Travers said, unlike the wind.
Travers probably said, I need you and 7 others. Station to station baseball for a while. 1-0 to Bukovic. He's over 2. He takes ball too low. Two and 1. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Top of the order and Ben Hub on deck. And down goes Vukovic. Seventh strikeouts now for Resendiz. Here's Hub with 2 on. 1 for 3 is Ben Hub. He's had trouble with the lefty tonight. Hasn't had trouble with anybody else. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Post 2 will have some bullpen action. One ball, one strike. Fly ball, center field. Catch is made. There were 2 down. A more satisfied Mike Freitas says, way to keep it in the ballpark. So Hub is gone, and here comes Agrin with 2 down. A single in 3 trips. Back to the box. Rossetti's momentarily drops it. Throws to first, and that'll do it. In the 6 no runs, no hits, they strand 2. We go to the 7th inning here at Cardines Field. West Warwick post 210. R&R Construction 2.
What's the best part about playing baseball?
Wooden bats.
Wood bats.
Wooden bats.
Metal spikes.
Bunting.
Throwing curveballs.
Hitting curtains.
Playing hardball. Playing hardball.
Playing hardball.
Do you want to play some hardball? With 3 different age groups and all experience levels, Rimsville, the Rhode Island Men's Senior Baseball League, is the place for you to play. Visit our website or call this number now to find out how. Rimsville.
For over 75 years, Belmont Market has been a staple of our community, bringing together local quality, fresh food, organic options, and everyday wellness with care you can trust. Belmont Market, a better place to shop. Since 1974, Bill's Place has been serving up great times and unforgettable food. From family celebrations to post-game meals, it's the spot Kent County calls home, right on Main Street in West Warwick. Bill's Place has been part of the community for over 50 years, and it just keeps getting better. Come see what everyone's been raving about. For takeout, call 401-828-2300 or visit us online at billsplaceri.com. Bill's Place, where tradition meets great.
Ready for that new renovation or remodeling for your home or your business? Call the experts at R&R Construction first. Since 1970, the R&R team crosses the I's and dots the T's, giving your job custom service and top priority from start to finish, including the hassle that comes sometimes with things like code regulations. The R&R team works with your team until your dream project becomes a reality. If you're ready, so is R&R. Call R&R Construction first at 401-848-7797 and get a free estimate for your property, remodeling, or renovation services today.
So we go to the 7th and the final rescheduled inning as West Warwick Post 2 tries to cling to a 10-2 lead. They won the first one 9-4 in a game in which I was a lot more comfortable than I am now. 5 hours and 15 minutes sitting on a hardwood bench. Don't recommend it unless you bring a pillow or something to sit on, whatever. But it is a beautiful, beautiful night.
Yes, it is. It is extremely exciting.
Ben Barber, we wish you were here. As we work to the 7th, at the top of the order in Paisano leading off for Post 2. He took ball 1 from Colton Kerrison, working his 3rd inning of work for R&R Post 18. R&R in danger of falling to 3-4 on the year. Post 2 looking to go to 5-4 on the year. We talked about the standings in the Rhode Island American Legion Baseball League. South Kingstown, post 39 at 4-0, leads a half a game, or by a half a game over the 4-time defending champions, Upper Deck, post 86. Riverside post 10 is next at 3-3. R&R came in fourth at 3-2. Like I said, they'll drop to 3-4 unless they score magnificently at the bottom of the seventh. West Warwick will occupy that spot, the fourth spot at 5-4. Gershkoff Auto Body at 4-4 ranks in the 5 hole. Well struck to center field. McDonald makes the catch. Howard Rogers brings up the rear of the league at 0-6. Handling first place South Kingstown and last place Howard Rogers. From Sprakefield and Narragansett on Tuesday night, we'll have it for you on 321. Believe it's a 5:30 start. Could be wrong. Check your local listings for availability and times. Toward right field, down the line, that's good for a base hit. Wellington with his first hit of the night in 5 official trips, and it brings the shoulder to the plate. If you have a good size pillow and would like to donate to the broadcaster, send the pillow to 39 Grove Avenue, Westerly, the headquarters of 321 Media. All donations of pillows gladly accepted. As is the case tonight, we have more than one person behind the microphone. Everybody can use a pillow. Carrison throws. It's a ball low. Shola's had a great night. Couple of runs scored, a couple of hits here and there. Reached on an error and walked in this game. Has been on base 3 of the 4 times he's been up. Left that fastball high. Carrison has worked the last 4 in relief of Travers, who came on in relief of Doucette. The ball low. It's ball 4. Don Berry has walked twice, scored once, struck out, and fly to left. Now we talk about the 10-run rule. Regardless of what happens in this inning, R&R would have to bat. Runners will advance on the wild pitch. One to go to Berry. If you're looking to the R&R 7, it'll be Doucette, McDonald, and Travers, 3, 4, and 5. Harrison's pitch around the neck. 2 balls, no strikes. It's going to take me 10 minutes to stand up. Ben promised me a headset. I would like to do a couple of innings standing. I'm going to hold him to that. There's a strike. That is the most uninspired count call I think I've ever heard. 2-1. I think the umpires had enough as well. Toward right field, and Munkovitz is there. He'll make the catch. 2 down. Mike Freitas looking for more. Mike told me at the start of the night tonight, John, I got to get them both. very much on track to do so, to break that 3-game losing streak, to start a 2-game winning streak, to bring his record to 5-4. Colvin scored twice. So in one. Wellington, the runner at third, Ashola, the runner at second. And the 0-1 coming from Kerrison. Even up at 1-1. Kind of wish I had invited Cora over to come and do this game with me. You know what?
See? I told you.
I mean, in deference to the job you've done tonight, having Alex Cora might have been just a tad better. I'm sure you understand. If not, I'll be sleeping downstairs tonight. 2-1.
Our buddy's right behind the invasion right now.
Amazing. A baseball loving bird.
He's going to be so devastated when this game is over.
The pitch popped up, popped foul. Somebody else is up too late. Here's 2-2. It's full. Sawyer hoping to get a lick on deck. Fake attempt to try and get a Shola. Wellington moved off the bag thinking that the pitcher had balked. There was no call. Walked off firstly too. Could have been picked off rather easily. Payoff coming. It's ball 4. And now Dave Travers wants to talk to Kerrison. I wonder if either of these coaches are wearing Fitbits, because they're certainly getting a lot of steps to the mound all night tonight. Well, Kerrison's going to go out to his usual spot at center field. And coming out to pitch for what could be the final out is Carnadoran. So it's been Doucette, Travers, and Kerrison, and now Doran for R&R to try to get the last out of this 7th inning in a 10-2 game. Even Will Fleming would take to the microphone and say, Folks, this is a little excruciating.
I feel bad that the Seagulls out in right field on his own instead of hanging out with the rest of the outfielders in center.
I'm sure you could hop over there. He's waiting for his pal Alex Muskovich. Or Bunkovich. Two out. Runners get their lead. Pitch is fouled off. No play for Doucette. Gave it a good try. It's 0-1. Wellington at third. Ashola at second. You can tell by the filthy pants. Colvin running at first with a humongous lead. And the pitch up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's outside. 2-1. Outfield playing in front of the shallow. Toward left field, this is going to drop in front of the left fielder. A run will score everybody else station to station. It's 11-2. That run is charged to Kerrison. Resendiz up from the left side. That is the 9th post to hit. They had 10 in the first game. Ball gets by just a tad. No advance by the runner Ashola. Sawyer singles in a run here in the 7th to make it a 9-run lead. 2 balls, no strikes. And the kick and deal. That's the ball low. There isn't anybody in this ballpark who minds if the umpire calls a strike, including the batters. Here's the pitch. Now 3-1. Bayer, who's been pretty good on deck. Foul ball. Hits the top of the wall. And now with the count 3-2, everybody will be getting a little bit of a head start. Doran is ready. Runners going. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. (12-2). R&R bench giving Ashola a word or two about his pants, offering to bring spray and wash to the ballpark the next time they play. So an R&R walk, no. RBI walk by Resendiz. It sent Ashola across, moves Calvin to third, moves Sawyer to second. This has all happened with 2 outs here in the 7th. Score is 12-2. And the pitch. To the box, off to second base. They'll tag the bag and end the inning. In in the seventh inning, 2 runs on 2 hits, 3 left. We go to the bottom of the seventh inning, 12-2 West Warwick.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Here in Rhode Island, we take pride in taking care of our own. At Lathrop Insurance, we have spent 86 years helping families and businesses protect what matters most. Whether it's your home, your business, or the legacy you're building, our team is here to provide peace of mind through customized insurance solutions. We're proud to support high school sports across Rhode Island because when our community grows stronger, we all win. Lathrop Insurance. Personalized protection, local expertise. Visit lathropinsurance.com to see how we can protect what matters most to you.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
We limp to the bottom of the seventh inning. Resendez is going to come out. And I can't tell you who's getting the last inning of work for post 2 because I can't see a number.
I'll tell you in a second.
Looks like a single digit. Oh, Wellington is going to pitch. All righty. Wellington in relief with Resendez. So Paisano will move back to shortstop. And the first pitch is a called strike. Doucette 1 for 2. His team trails by 10 runs. It's 1-1. The pitcher of record is the starter Resendez. Doucette 1 for 2 with a walk. Ball 4 to Doucette. Umpire looked at Wellington and said, Matthew, you want to go home sometime tonight? Chris Rosa steps up in his second at bat. Here's ball 1. Ashola slid across the catcher's box and made the stop in a 12-2 game.
There must have been things spot on the pants. Or the shin bent.
Fly ball, deep center field. But Randall is there. There's one down. Noah Travers in from left side. as walked and sacrificed. Took ball one. And the 1-0 with the runner going. Throw is not going to be in time, barely. On to second base goes Doucette. I'll give Dave credit for continuing to play aggressively. Doran on deck is over 3. That one will hit some wooden stands. Again, regardless of what happens here tonight, if you get a chance to come out to Cardines Field anytime during the summer, do it for any divisional play, any league play. Ball down low, Shola continues to work like crazy behind the plate. 3-0. Wellington ready. Here's the pitch. Toward right field. Ranging over and making the catch is Bayer. There are 2 down. And now we're down away. Doran is 0 for 3 with 3 ground balls. 1 back to the box, 1 to second, and 1 to third. Doucette runs at second base. Wellington's pitch is a ball down low. When Ashola started this game, he weighed about 120. He weighs about 135 now with the dirt in his pants. Runner goes to third. That is more defensive indifference than it is a stolen base. Nobody cares. But Tyler's at third. This one's guy to center. In comes Randall. And the ball is dropped. The run scores. Twelve to 3 the score. Just when you thought this sucker was over. Nope. Pitch to Johnson is ball 1. Ball 2. So if you had 10:40 as the final closing time of the game, you lose. Ball 3. Johnson's already walked. He was also hit by a pitch and reached on an error. Strike 1, the pitch. I'm dying to see how bruised my back end is. Toward shortstop, this could be it. Stepping out of the bag and making the play is Paisano. This one comes to an end. For R&R in the 7th, 1 run without a hit. There was 1 error. 1 runner was left on base. Your final totals for West Warwick Post 2, 12 runs on 9 hits. They committed 2 errors and stranded 10. For R&R Construction, 3 runs on 5 hits. They committed 3 errors. They stranded 9. The winning pitcher is Kyle Resendez. The losing pitcher is Doucette. And if you had 10:42 as the game-ending time, you win 2. So that does it. Post 2 wins 2 and advances to 5-4 in West Warwick in the Rhode Island American Legion baseball play. R&R falls to 3-4. For the loving Barbara Parenti, for Ben Barber back in the studio, John Parenti saying it's time to get another bottle of water. Final once again, in Game 1, West Warwick 9, R&R 4 in this one. Post 2 12, R&R 3. Good night.